What's up, everybody? Ebert42 here, back with some more Madden 16 MUT coin making tips, hitting you guys up with the Week 26 Eberts investment binder. Guys, we've been talking a lot about positional hero investments. We have some hits and some misses from last week. We got the free safety and the wide receiver set. We will have another wide receiver set, but this will be the only free safety set. There were no 74 gold cards in any of these. So the guys that invested in Morgans were kind of disappointed. The same thing, if there were any safeties that anyone invested in, those definitely flopped and tanked. So those were misses, which was unfortunate. I wanted to talk about this Macklin card quick. Now, I had two of these, still have two of these, and was online when the set came out. These went from 15K up to 50K. I saw some sell for 80K, and then within like 15 minutes, we're back down to 15K. So I didn't post. I thought maybe they were going to go up to 100K. I should have known better. There was a ton of them on the market. If there's a lot of an item, it means it's going to go down in price. It's just the way it works. Whereas if we look at like Antonio Brown, there's only 7 of them up now. There were very few up when the set got released. Same thing for these Des Bryants. So anyway, if you do have any of these cards and they come out and there's a lot of them posted and they bump in value, try to get rid of them as quick as possible is the tip that I have for you guys out of that. The winners were this Antonio Brown, this Des Bryant. I was going to look up the pre and the post and then what they're at now for you guys, but I didn't have time. But we see these Browns are going for like 150 now. I don't think they were going for that much before. Dez's are going for also 100K right now. So for the free safeties, the winner was the 89 Eric Weddle. This is the only card in this set that really jumped up. I took a gander through the other ones. They were all pretty cheap still. But this one's up at 200K. So if you guys had any of those, congratulations on hitting your lottery ticket on that. So what we learned is that what we want to really look for, based on everything that we've seen so far, is pretty much the highest overall base elite card or base RTTP card. A lot of the elite cards have hit more. This Houston was a hit, whereas in the tight end set we had the RTTP tight end was the hit out of here. The Walker is the one that went up. So not certain why Walker was more rare than Jimmy Graham, and Jimmy Graham didn't go up in this set as opposed to the other ones, but a lot of it has to do with supply before the sets came out. So what we're looking for is cards that there aren't a ton of on the market already. I noticed when I was picking up some of those 89 Macklins that there were a lot of them available, so it probably wasn't the best card for me to invest in. The other thing that I wanted to say is that just because we didn't get 74s in the free safety or wide receiver set doesn't mean that there won't be any 74s in future sets. I'm specifically thinking that wide receiver 2 is going to have some 74s in it, and if you're holding any 74 wide receivers, you should still hang on to them. But what we learned is these are pretty much lottery tickets, guys. There's no guarantees in these. If you're investing in these, invest broadly. Make sure that you hit on some, try to hit on more than you miss on. I mean, the general rule of thumb is that you want to hit on 1/3 of your investments and miss on 2/3, but the ones that you miss on, you don't want to take that many losses on. And then the ones that you do hit on, you hit hard enough that it makes up for everything else, and you still end up making a ton of coins. So that is my first part of my investments. Also wanted to talk to you guys about the Legends and Ultimate Legends badges. So we have this interesting thing going on right now where we still have Legends sets left to complete. They actually opened all these up, didn't they? Crap. So I was gonna say that the Ultimate Legends sets will go up a lot once those other sets are out, but we're pretty much looking at when the solos for those sets expire. If we go into the marketplace, these badges, both in my mind, are incredibly cheap right now. We're going to sort ADG. Oh, the auction house has been a little laggy for me lately. Go to buy now price, program. We'll start with Legends. So we see the Legends badges are going for like 18K, which is actually cheap. They're going for around 20K. I don't really see these going up much from here. There's not really any huge demand for cards anymore out of these sets that have a huge value to drive these up a bunch. So I'm expecting a Legends bundle this weekend, and I think the prices on these are going to go down even more. I'm going to try to sell these for 20K at any time I can between now and this weekend. Looking at Ultimate Legends, these are also going for 20K. See, there's a quick jump here up to 25K, up to 30K. Oh man, I should maybe buy these. Look these up on MUT. If they're going for like 25 or 30, these are a good buy, but I've seen these posted at 20K a lot lately. I personally think that's a really good price on these. I think these are going to go up a lot once we get more Ultimate Legends sets that people are going to want to complete. Like I said, I don't think they're going to jump a lot until the solos for the regular Legend players expire. So if we go over here into solos and we look at Legends, you can see we have 16 of these solos. You know, we still have good old Vinny Wilfork all the way down to Sean Taylor. We're going to lose 2 a week, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more weeks of having Legend player sets that are, you know, still relatively easy to complete. Once these are all gone and all we have is Ultimate Legends sets, that's when I think the Ultimate Legends badges are going to start going up. So I'm really mixed on them. I don't know if we should sell the ones we have now and try to reinvest in more after a bundle comes out, because they will go down when a bundle comes out. The other option is that these things might stay steady if they come out with some really sweet Ultimate Legends players. So it didn't help that we got a left guard and a D tackle. I was super happy being a Vikings fan to see Hutch and Randall. I was a little disappointed Hutch was in Seahawks uniform, especially after the playoffs this year. But hey, you know, whatevs, man, whatevs. Pretty sure I had Sean Alexander on my fantasy team that year. So, but these didn't really drive the demand up too hard. You know, if we would have had another Calvin or another Vic, you know, I'm looking at like a middle linebacker maybe, or a strong safety or something like that. That's gonna, you know, a position that people really want. Be sweet if they came out with a Barry or a Lawrence Taylor. Those types of things are going to drive the prices up on these a lot. So it's hard to say what's going to happen this weekend on these guys. I wish I had a crystal ball and I could tell you, but I really don't even know what I'm going to do with these. I'll probably decide later this week, and if I do end up selling the ones I have, I'll definitely tweet out that I'm doing that for you guys. Again, Ebert_42 is my Twitter handle. Last investment tip I have for you guys for this week. We're going to check the Twitch chat real quick before we lay it on ya. Bam. M-Stack, thanks for stopping by. Drew, yeah, that's rough, man. That's rough. Definitely don't sell any of your base elite players out of any position that hasn't had a positional hero yet. Just hold on to those. I'm about 300,000 deep into investments on base elite players right now. So I'm hoping that a lot of those work out. A lot of them were just cheap guys that were selling for 5K that I picked up for like 3 or 4K, and I'm hoping they even go to 7K or something like that. But my last investment tip for you guys is based around these 2 sets right here. They're not open yet, which tells me we're going to get some more all-rookie players. We're kind of thinking that these are going to open up this weekend. Maybe we'll have some more all-rookie packs when they're opened, but I doubt it, because I think we're going to have Legends packs. And, you know, a lot of this is going to depend on what packs we get. But I do think that investing in some of the cheaper, maybe gold all-rookie players might be wise right now, because I could see their prices going up when those sets come out. What I would look for when investing in these, again, is players that there's not a ton of them flooding the market. If you can see 50 players of a specific player for sale right now, he's probably not going to go up a lot when those sets come out. If you can find a guy that there's only like 5 of posted, those are the guys that you're going to want to target making investments in. So again, you know, go in here, sort, get an idea, but we're not going to want to buy out of here. We're going to want to sort this auction house down a little bit more. We're going to want to look at D-Tackle. That is the cheapest one. But I could, there's only 12 of these guys out. So I could see this guy maybe going up to like 10K. Maybe this would be a good investment. You're going to kind of have to go with your gut on this, guys. I'm not going to be able to tell you. I haven't done a ton of research on this to tell you player X or player Y is going to jump a bunch in price. But I do think a couple of these guys could go up slightly. There's quite a few Johnsons out. That card. Anyway, but maybe there's a lot of Mariotas too. But go through here, sort this way, try to find some guys that there's not a lot of on here, and those are probably going to be the guys that spike when those sets come out. So there you guys go. That is my week 26 Eberts investment binder. As always, everybody go follow me on Twitter at Ebert_42. I tweet out some of my investment tips when it's a good time to sell cards or when it's a good time to get in on certain things if it happens on like a Thursday or a Friday and I'm not doing any videos about it. Also tweet when I'm going live, doing giveaways, stuff like that. If you're watching me on YouTube, come stop by Twitch every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. I go live. I stream all the stuff that you're watching on Twitch right now, so you can get these coin tips almost a full day in advance, have a jump on the rest of the YouTube viewers, get a night in of doing all these investments and quick flip tips before they are. If you're watching on Twitch right now, go check out my YouTube channel. Put a link in the chat for you guys right there. All my coin tips from the past weeks are in there. I have some head-to-head games on there. I'm trying to get some stuff like that on there as well. So again, I'll have a link for you guys on YouTube to go check out some more coin making tips here, my market discussion. Also have a link for some head-to-head gameplay for you guys down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, smash that subscribe button if you want to know when I'm coming out with more content or you just enjoy my stuff. As always, guys, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the support. Big heart, and we will catch you guys next time.